we're on the Tesla call. Work our magic. How you doing?
Thank you for coming.
Not a problem. Well, this is an unfortunate event, isn't it? All right. I can never remember which way to push these things.
May I?
Yeah, go right ahead. That's where the wire's actually at.
Does it push and release, or is it?
That's what they're supposed to be, according to the dealership. Like it's supposed to kind of, I don't know.
I've never messed with one of these cars.
It's rare that we ever get
Ever
one.
had that out?
Yeah, 'cause that's where the wires are to release the trunk, or the trunk,
The frunk?
and then you got to go and take off the plastic cover because there's a 12-volt battery right in the middle. Kind of seems kind of dumb, really. Oh, now you're getting somewhere there. Oh,
There it is.
okay.
Hey, they're right there.
Yep, there's a couple wires. So one should be red, which you'll have to kind of take these off of there. I'll let you hold on to that.
Yes, sir.
So here you got a red and a black.
And pop the hood from inside. How's that open? You can't even turn the flashers and stuff on.
Right, yeah, once the batteries on these go completely dead, they're,
It takes a minute.
yeah, technically supposed to work.
I'm trying to open it on the app, but since it's so dead, it's not letting me do it.
You got a button in there to do it with?
On the screen, I'm pushing the screen completely black.
Yeah, because the battery
That's
that's
gonna
down
come
in
up.
there, you got to get to.
That's going to come back first.
That's the problem. Everything goes through a screen.
Yeah, now my car door is not opening.
And this won't come out.
I'm pretty sure it's because it completely died when we were just sitting here.
Yeah. Might have to put this down in the through the window. Otherwise that's gonna drag. Don't want to, but shoot. That's,
we have
that's
to
weird.
jump
They
it.
double pane this and single pane the back. Huh.
So we have to get the front open. I mean, the front open to.
To at least get power, and then that way we can open up the trunk, get the tow hook, and then I got to be able to reach that battery that's up underneath there. But this thing's just not responding at all. And that jump pack just came off of a fresh charge. It was fully charged too. Usually this works. I've never had any issues with this. And I feel it sparking and everything. Because all this is supposed to do is force this open. But I'm wondering if it's just that dead and it's
won't
just
respond?
it won't respond. Because if I have to use the tow hook because there's nothing underneath the hook to at all. You can't even get a strap around any of it because they got plastic built over top of underneath the rim. So like on cars like that where you can hook up to like the lower suspension, on these they cover all of that up. But even with skates, then you risk damaging the motors that are on each one of the wheels. I'm not in the business to do any of that, obviously. If this isn't gonna work, we need a wheel lift and dollies. And I just looked up underneath there. It's got lower control arms. They're made out of aluminum.
Oh,
You don't want
lovely.
to. You don't want to
Yeah.
pull on that.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't have any more wheel lift and dollies, do we, on our... I got you. I got a Tesla out here on the off of Spangler Road, transitioning into I-70, and I was trying to do what the dealer was telling me to do, to try to get the frunk open and stick a jump pack onto the battery, but it's not responding at all. I can't even, and no, I told him the same thing. It's like, he's got aluminum undersides and everything. It's like, I don't feel comfortable trying to do skates or trying to hook up underneath this thing. It really needs a wheel lift and dollies. So I just wanted to ask real quick before I called out to AAA and have sit and tell them specifically it has to go on wheel lift and dollies. Cannot send a flatbed on this at all. Boss man said the same thing. You don't want to wheel. You want to wheel lift and dollies. You don't want to skate this.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna talk to the tow guy. I'll let you go. Bye.
I'm gonna let them know what's going on.
Yeah, go ahead and put your charger back.
Yes, ma'am. This is Brian with. Let me double check here. Yeah. I'm on location with it, so, but this vehicle is not responding to how the dealership was telling me how to get this Tesla into tow mode. The vehicle is so dead that our jump packs are not able to get to the 12-volt battery. Typically what you're supposed to do to get these into tow mode when the batteries die is you go for the tow hook where there's two little wires and hook a jump pack up to it. Well, it's supposed to force open the frunk. That way you can get up underneath the cowl, underneath the front windshield to get the access to the battery. And it's not responding to that at all. This is not something that my boss told me that we're not going to be able to flatbed at all or stick skates underneath, because you have a risk of damaging the electric motors on. This absolutely has to go now on a wheel lift and dollies. Yeah, she even said the same thing. When these things go dead, they have to send out a wheel lift and dollies to come pick it up. Any slight bit of movement, yeah, I mean, a soft shackle, yeah, it's almost a really good idea, but the way that these are so fine-tuned with the motors that are in the back, because I thought it was like an all-wheel drive version, because some of these were all-wheel drive, some of them are rear-wheel drive. But this doesn't have any motors up in the front, so they're all in the back.
Okay.
But if you move them just ever so slightly, it can damage the motors.
Dragging them?
Dragging them. Even with skates up underneath it, if they just tweak just a little bit,
yeah,
motors are done. Then we have to eat up the cost for damages on the vehicle. So we're just trying to avoid any bit of that.
Sure.
So she's got somebody that probably can get out here with the wheel lift by 4 o'clock. I know it's about less than an hour now, because it's 12 minutes after 3 now.
Okay.
But they're going to use this location, so the next driver should be able to call you, and they'll probably ask you the same thing, exactly where you guys are located at. You're literally right at the split from Spangler Road and from I-70 getting off to, well, they're trying to get on from, you know, westbound anyway, so, but they'll get you somebody out here. But you can always try your generator a little bit more if you wanted to, but right now the jump pack, it's not going to do any good, because that battery up there is so dead. Basically it's going to eat up that jump pack within a matter of minutes, and it's not going to have enough charge by then to even try to force open the trunk or allow him to do anything through his phone.
So leave it like it is?
Leave it like it is for right now. Once they get out here, they'll just put a wheel lift up underneath it, they'll stick dollies on the back, and then they can take it down the road safely, at least.
Yeah,
you know.
I get you.
Yeah, even my boss said, we don't want to risk damaging anything.
Yeah.
We want to help protect your investment, or his investment in this matter, so.
He has gone, he's had at least 3 meltdowns today over this. And
I swear,
He
like
says he's
whenever it
taking
gets
it-
this cold, it's always Teslas. Any electronic vehicle, we get a massive amount of calls for these all the time. And it's always when it gets bitter cold, right when it drops below 10 degrees, these batteries just don't last.
He said the other day he drove through here, it was warmer, and he had basically zero charge, and he made it to the charging place.
Oh, wow.
And here, he still had charge when he got here, but it's been here since 8 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, and it got really cold overnight too,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it didn't start warming up till after 11 o'clock.
Right.
That's right when I signed in. I work from 11 to 11.
I definitely won't get one of these for at my cabin in Alaska.
No, yeah, they're really not worth the headache.
All right, so
Well.
we could actually sit here and go back home for a little bit, warm up, and what have you.
That's true, yeah. I've got AAA sending out wheel lift and dollies. I talked to my boss. We don't have one available, so the AAA themselves is going to try to find one. Should be here by 4 o'clock.
Okay.
We just don't want to risk damaging anything on this car.
My question is, even if we get it to this charging station, do we still have to have it jump though? 'Cause
I don't know.
I can't get into the car. The charger port's still locked.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Charge it, and then maybe it will take a charge and go from there.
But how am I supposed to charge it if the charging port's locked in there?
Huh?
How am I supposed to charge the car if the charging port's locked in it?
Right, yeah, you have to find somehow to release it. Is there like a manual release somewhere inside the
Yeah,
car?
but the car's so
in the
dead I
truck.
can't do it.
Right.
It's in the trunk on this one. On some of the older models, it's out there under the door in the corner.
And the
But-
problem is the dealership's probably not even open today too, or you can even call anybody. Son
I've
of a
seen
gun.
that if it's completely dead, you have to have it jump before you can even charge it.
You know,
Is that for real?
I'm gonna go back in and read, but I could have swore that's what I just read. It has the 12 volt battery has to be jumped for the screen to come back on for you to be able to charge.
I'll be there.
there was a Tesla dealership that's down, I think, in between Moraine and Kettering.
I know there's one right in Cincinnati off of Kimber Road.
Yeah.
There's that too. I mean, what membership did you have? Plus, Premier?
Plus, yeah.
Plus. See, I mean, you're good for at least a 100-mile tow. I would probably say I would have this probably towed to the dealership then. Because, I mean, this thing seems like it just doesn't want to take a charge, whether or not you're doing it through electric generator.
Well, the generator was saying it didn't have a good, stable ground or something like that, so it wouldn't.
That could probably pose a problem of why you're not able to get enough juice
Yeah.
into this.
Yeah. I think I'll put that cap back on.
Yeah,
Or at
do
least
that.
Put the wires attached to it.
Yeah. I don't have a slim enough body to try to go through that back window
And
to
you're
try
the
to get.
skinniest of the group.
Exactly, yeah. It's not like we could get you,
Yeah.
shoved back in there, hold your feet up, like, oh, you got it,
I've done stuff like that, but not gonna
Well,
do that today.
I don't know if I'd want to try that out here on the highway.
No.
Yeah, that's
Because you'd be out here.
exactly. Yeah, I don't want to take my chance with somebody that's not paying attention, that's got their nose buried in their cell phone. You know what I mean? 'Cause we don't want you hurt, and we definitely don't want to get hurt either.
I'm gonna put the cone back over closer, and then we'll
Okay.
leave her there, I guess.
Alrighty, well, I wish you the best of luck and
Yeah.
everything. I know that they'll send somebody, or at least the right person for you.
I'll contact the phone number there.
Yeah, the driver should at least call you first. Cause I got jugs of DEF fluid back in there. Yeah. How's it going, guys?
Thank you so much for coming.
Well, it's going to be extremely tight because you guys only put one passenger on there. I did not know that there was 3 of you. So I just tried moving some stuff around, but it's going to be like sardine can. And I'm carrying DEF fluid in there too because most of the gas pumps right now are all frozen and we can't get DEF fluid, so I have to carry containers on board with me. So both of my back seats got at least 2 of those in it, and I've got equipment on the floor that's trying to thaw out. It's a mess in there. But I almost couldn't find you guys because there's another pin and 3 other cars that way. So as soon as I seen the back logo of your Acura, I'm like, oh, there it is. Shoot. I can smell my brakes right now because I stomped on it.
So we didn't realize this. We do have a spare. I called back and told them. I don't know if they told you.
Oh. Okay.
I didn't know that there was a spare. It's mounted under the car, but I didn't know that.
Yeah, if it's under there. You said it's under the car?
Yeah, under the back.
Let me have a look real quick. They might actually have a spare. I might not even have to tell them. Oh, yep, they got a donut. Hell yeah. I wonder. Yeah, you got a donut on her. And I've got the equipment to put on a spare if that's what you want me to do instead of having to tell you all the way to where. I don't even know where you guys are going.
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let me grab some gear. I don't. Is the letdown underneath the lid of the trunk area?
It's in this part.
Okay.
It's under.
I don't know how this opens.
Yes.
Technology. Sometimes it gets easier. Okay.
So we have to take out this.
Okay. Yeah. If you want to grab whatever you need to, all I need to find is the letdown that lets down that spare. I'm gonna go grab my jack and some tools here real quick. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I don't know if you're superstitious at all or not, but we do have a full moon out too. I don't know. Yeah, I really don't. My wife does. All right.
This is the thing. I don't know how to open it up. Probably get it. Look at that.
That's part of it. Actually, that is it. Interesting. Now, I mean, this is a 2020. You have the push button transmission. Yeah, there is a way to put it in neutral, but the vehicle has to be running to do that. Otherwise, it cannot go into neutral. And the last dealership I talked to, he said that there's a tool or whatnot. It's like $200 for the thing, but you have to take the battery tray out, and the air box to get down to it because it's on top of the transmission. If you remember the old school like Hondas and Acuras where they had a little access panel above the shifter, that's where they used to put it until now. Now they got them on the transmission in a really not so good area. Now let's get the bad one off. Yep, no, 21, 22 maybe. Yep. Ooh, sidewall blowout. Jeez, those are the worst. Damn. That's got some good bounce to it. I got an air pump on board. I'm gonna go double check it real quick before I throw it on there. That was right. That thing's low. Okay, time to zip up. Traffic wind. No fun. Phew! Ah, man, is it cold?
It is so cold.
I feel like I gotta walk like a penguin out here.
Yeah. but
Anyway, you should be good. Spare tires are only good for about 50 miles an hour at 50 miles. There is a limit to it.
We're
So
55 miles away from our home.
you should be good. You should be good. Just take your time, take it easy. Are you just gonna remain on I-70 or do you think
675 is where we're going next.
675? Where are you trying to get to?
Centerville.
Oh, Centerville. Okay. Yeah, at this point, just keep your hazards on. Since the speed is limited to like 55 miles an hour. So, technically, I don't think 670. Yeah, 675 is not that far from here, really.
Yeah.
I think you're pretty close, but Centerville's a little bit down the ways a little bit, but you should be okay. Yeah, just keep your hazards on. That way, traffic can just kind of, go around you.
Right.
You don't want to be impeding traffic, but I mean, usually it's best to take back roads as much as possible because they're tending to be a little bit slower. But right now, with the snow and everything, some of these back roads might be drifted over.
Right.
So with a spare tire, you're not going to gain that much traction as you would like a regular tire. So.
And it looked good. It looked. 'cause it's
I put more air in it because there was barely nothing in it. So it's supposed to have 60 psi. So I put it directly right at 60. So other than that, it's holding up, and it's best to put them on the rear anyway. Thank God it wasn't the front because otherwise I'd have to swap the two. It will steer funny if you put a spare tire on the front versus on the rear, if that makes any sense. So, but other than that, any other questions? Anything else I can do for you guys?
No, we're gonna give you money though and say thank you. Thank you for helping us.
It's not a problem. I'm just glad I could find you guys. If my boss wasn't so like, did you do this? Did you do that? I'm like, I gotta call these people, Joel. Like, I don't know where they're at. 'Cause, yeah, the last ping, it gave me a landmark. On our tablets, it looks like a bunch of numbers and letters jumbled in with a plus sign in between all of it. But that was way up there. So it's like, okay, well, it's gonna take me all the way up this way and then come all the way back. And as soon as I'm looking at the pin coming up this direction, I'm looking over on the other side, it's like, I don't see the car over there. But then I've seen like several others, and then there was yours. You just kind of have to keep a sharp eye out for things like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off. Once you get or see an opening on your right hand side, just kind of treat it just like an on-ramp. Just merge on. Yeah, I mean, you can stay in this breakdown lane that we're in now until you find an opening, but you want to get up to speed and then merge yourself over. So, all right, guys.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Y'all be safe tonight. Well, good day, everybody. Hopefully, everybody is enjoying the videos. I'm starting to use a different platform for um, getting all my videos kind of compressed and everything for like video editing. So we're using CapCut now. I was originally using iMovie. That was available on my laptop since I have a MacBook Air through Apple. But I've noticed that the CapCut seems to work a little bit better. I'm actually able to do a lot more with it. I can also, compress audio and whatnot. So hopefully everybody is enjoying this maybe a little bit better. Um, and I'm trying to keep the videos short. Sometimes it's a little bit harder to do because sometimes you just kind of want to add a whole bunch in there, all at once. But trying to get most of like the good ones that are in there. I noticed my last video that I had um, where the customer I had unfortunately was using some pretty foul language. I mean, I did too, and I forgot to bleep out most of that, but now I'm able to go back in there and bleep out that portion and also go through and edit, information that I just don't want to get out there into the public and everything. So I'm actually able to use those tools on here. So, but and also stick a few like extra noise and sound effects and things like that. So I'm really kind of enjoying CapCut. It seems to be working out pretty decently. So just don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Of course, I'll reiterate this again. I'm only just doing this for fun. This is nothing to do for like promotional. I'm not trying to gain any fame out of it or money or anything like that. I am using a little bit of new equipment, though. I do have now a DJI microphone that I will be using out in the field as well. So it will kind of hopefully cancel some of the background noise around my work area and whatnot. So I tried to do that with the editing, before because everything was going through the microphone on the GoPro itself. But I've noticed that the volumes would clip where it would sound a little distorted. So I'm trying to work on that. So I figure, well, we'll try the microphone, see how the audio comes out on that. So, but anyway, guys, stay tuned for some more content and everything. I try to upload as much as I possibly can. I've got a ton of videos saved on my hard drive. So um, we'll get you guys some good content. So you guys stay tuned, stay safe.